Hey, third grade. Today off the supply table, you're going to get one of these star worksheets. You're going to get a black sheet of paper, and you need to put your name on the back of that black sheet of paper. Mr. Calvert. And you're going to put either 3A, B, or C. I'm going to flip it over. We are going to be adding a bunch of stars to this sheet of paper, or to our black sheet of paper. So you need to cut out some of these stars. You'll notice that they're all different sizes. You got some big ones, got some medium-sized ones, got some little-sized ones. I would do a variety of them. I would not do all the same size. A variety makes your artwork more interesting. When I go to cut out things that are kind of tougher to cut out, like a star shape, I usually bubble cut around it first. Then I can go in and I can snip out those little sections going back and forth. Notice how I actually take my scissors out. So I cut, take them out, cut from the other direction. Rather than trying to turn my scissors, which can be kind of tricky, you could turn it if you want. I think a lot of times it's kind of easier to take your scissors out and then recut. So you need to cut out a handful of these stars. You don't need to cut out every one. Your paper probably won't have that much space on it. Got to make sure to throw away all of these scraps. After you've got probably 5, 6, 7 stars cut out, you are ready to move on to the next step. So you're going to take one of those stars, I'm going to kind of set these others off to the side. You're going to put your stars somewhere where you want it. I'm going to take some chalk and I'm going to chalk around the edge of my star. Now when I put the chalk on my star, I'm not putting it on the black paper, I'm actually putting it on the white paper. So I'm drawing right now kind of where I'm going to be putting it, just so you can see. So I'm going to be putting chalk pretty much where these lines are. All right, so the chalk is actually going on the white sheet of paper. So I'm going to put some chalk. I'm kind of going back and forth a bit. I'm not just drawing like one line, kind of going back and forth a couple times so I get a nice amount of chalk on there. Like this. Next, I'm going to put that chalk back. I'm going to hold down my star. And using 1 or 2 fingers, I usually like to use one. I'm going to start in the center of my star and slide my finger off like this. I'm going to do this all the way around my star. And it's going to be hard to see it up on the smartboard. But what this is doing is it's smearing the chalk off of the star and onto my background. So it's actually going to leave a bit of an outline of a star. Right? That was kind of a darker color, so it didn't quite work as well. But I'll do one with a lighter one this time. So I'm going to do some yellow, I guess, this time. Chalking on the white paper, kind of going back and forth so you kind of load up your white sheet of paper. And once again, starting from the center, working my way out. All the way around. Gotta really make sure to keep that star steady, like that. This looks like I got about 3 more to do. Alright, so I can throw away those stars I did. I've got a paper full of stars. Next, if I want, I can add some streaks, kind of like this. Okay, just add a little bit more pizzazz. So I'm going to choose one side of my star. So this one I just decided to do the left side of it. I'm going to add some streaks. Of course, so I don't have to do the left. I can do it from the bottom. So maybe I'll do some stripes and then fill them in right up to the edge of that. Do some other colors if I want. Okay. And last but not least, I'm going to just take that and kind of smear it a little bit, smearing it back. And I'm also just tracing my finger down the piece. I'm not going back and forth because that's going to make your colors mix together, and we don't want that to happen. Okay, there's one. Maybe I'll do one more. We'll do this little guy up here at the top, give him some color. I think I'm going to do him all the same color though. So carefully fill that in. Carefully swipe that without smearing it onto my star. Right? When you're done, these are going to go on the drying rack. Remember that you need to cut out probably 5, 6, or 7 stars. Then you're going to hold them down, put some chalk around the edges, and smear that off the edge. Last but not least, maybe you want to go in and add a few streaks to them if you have some time at the end. When you're done, clean up your spot.